Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already yet, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe now. Yeah, just hit the little button and subscribe for post notifications, because then you'll get updated, get an email or whatever when I post a new video. So today I'm gonna do another Q&A because there were so many questions that got asked on my Instagram that I didn't get to answer last time because the video would have just been so long. So I did another one. I posted another picture and said to ask me a bunch of questions, and I'm gonna try to get through all of the good ones now. Okay, so let's just get started. There's like no order to these questions. I'm just gonna go through them and answer like the ones that I think I could answer well. So my friend Gianna asked me what kind of spray tan / tanning lotions do I use before swim shoots. I like to be like naturally tan, like if I can, but it's also like just not good for your skin. Like I'm starting to get freckles like all over my chest and stuff, and like technically that's sun damage, so that's kind of sad. But I love being tan. Like I did self-tanner yesterday, so I do look tan, but it smells like, it just doesn't smell good. And like I don't know if it's just my body, so I use Loving Tan. That's the brand I use, and it looks like very natural. Like it looks like I have a natural tan right now, and I love that, but it just doesn't smell good. Like when you first put it on, it smells good, but then once you like, if you sleep or like when your body heat like interacts with it, it just makes it smell so bad. If I could find a tanning, like a self-tanning lotion that doesn't smell bad, that would be like the best thing ever. Okay, my cousin Grace, I love this question. My cousin Grace asked, where would your dream wedding be and why? So, like dream wedding, like of course I want all my family there. Like I want all the people I care about to be there. So like realistically, I wouldn't do something far away because like my grandparents are getting old and stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna burn myself with a candle. I'm trying to make it look pretty, guys. So realistically, like, yeah, I wouldn't go somewhere far because like my grandparents, like, I don't know, like too old to like get on a plane and go around the world. But if I had like my choice, like dream, like imagine getting married in like one of like the massive churches like in Italy. Like, oh, I don't know. I didn't study abroad. I did like a study abroad like trip thing when I was in college to Milan and to Florence. Imagine getting married in like the Duomo, like in Florence, that one. Or Milan, they're both insane. I mean, obviously, like I don't have that many people that would be able to come to my wedding because I don't know that many people to fill that size church. But ooh, even like if I wanted to stay somewhere close, St. Patrick's Cathedral on 5th Ave in New York, like that would be nice. But that's also not very realistic. If you know what I mean, that probably costs like millions of dollars to do that. I don't even know if you can do that. I feel like you have to be like, I don't know, celebrity or someone like very high status to be able to get married at that church on 5th Ave. But yeah, I don't know. Realistically, I'll get married on Cape Cod, but that'll still be amazing. Okay, another question that got a lot of likes on it, so I assume you guys want me to answer it, is how do you edit your Instagram pictures? So if it's an Instagram picture that I am tagging a photographer in, that's their work, so I'm not editing any of those pictures because they edit it themselves, and usually they'll use like Lightroom, stuff like that, like Adobe, Photoshop, stuff like that. But if I'm editing the picture myself, I also use Lightroom. I feel like it's just like the best app to get like all the colors really vibrant, or like if you have a theme to your Instagram, like there's so many presets and stuff you can get to like make it a very cohesive theme. So Lightroom is like the best app. It's the only one I use to edit my pictures. I like this question. Someone asked, what's a quote you live by? Like I haven't like really read through these questions that much to like think about beforehand, so I'm kind of just like, I don't know, I'm answering them like right now. So I don't know, maybe I should have planned out these answers, but no, I think I'm just gonna go off like what I think. So when I hear that question, the first thing that I think of is what Ellen says when she ends every show, is just be kind to one another. And that's like exactly what I try to live my life by. Even like here in New York, when I like walk down the streets, people think it's weird in New York, but I try to like smile at people. It's like, I don't know, you never know what kind of day someone's having, so I don't know, just you be nice to people. That's like what's gonna make the world a better place, if everyone was just nicer to each other. So yeah, be kind to one another. That is the quote that I live by. Ooh, someone asked, what is your favorite social network? So I haven't been on YouTube for that long. This is like my newest social network, but I think it's like by far my favorite because you get like a much better idea of a person by like actually watching them talk and listening to them talk than just a picture on Instagram. Because I think Instagram, like, you can post a bunch of pretty pictures and you can put stuff in the caption, but people can like misread captions and stuff. You know what I mean? Like someone could think something was about them and then freak out, or like someone could, I don't know, read something in like a way that you didn't mean it. So that's the tough thing about Instagram. But like YouTube, like I'm talking to the camera right now. I feel like you guys can get like my vibe and like the message kind of like behind what I'm saying. Like you get like my attitude and what's the word? Oh my gosh, why can't I think of this word? Shoot. Well, I don't know. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like you can understand more of like my personality when you hear me talk. And like if you were reading a sentence or something, you could think it was like mean. But if I was saying a sentence and you got like the, oh, intent. I guess intent was the word I was looking for. Like you can see more of the intent of what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that made any sense. So if you understand me, great. If not, just let's move on. Oh, okay, well this goes into the next question. Someone said, what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? I don't know, I feel like I just wanted to like give more. I don't know, like I feel like there's only so much you can do with Instagram, with like influence and stuff like that. I don't know, I feel like Instagram is just so like one-dimensional and you only get like a taste of like what a person's all about. But I feel like YouTube, like you can learn so much more about a person, and I feel like you can have more of an impact on people when you're actually speaking and stuff. So I hope starting this channel has helped you guys to like learn a little bit more about me and like what I'm all about and stuff. And yeah, that's the short answer. This is a weird question. Someone said, if you had the opportunity to go to the moon, would you do it? If it was like, I don't even know. I think I'd be too scared, honestly. I really do. I don't know. I'm like a very like emotional type of person, if you know what I mean. Like I get scared. Not like scared, but it's just the, how am I trying to say this? So like I get scared even if like my parents are doing like a road trip or something that like there's a chance something could happen to them. Like, I don't know, I'm the type of person that's like kind of fearful of that, where I don't know. And like I would never want anything to happen to me, and not because I care about myself like dying or whatever. Like I care about like the other people who care about me. I would care about like how it would affect like my family and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know if this, like, if other people feel this way, but like, I don't know. I feel like doing something like going to the moon, I don't know. I guess like it's pretty, I don't know. I don't think that's like that safe. So I feel like it would be kind of a reckless and like selfish type of decision to do that. So yeah, I don't think I would. I don't know. I don't know. You never know until the situation presents itself. So if I had the chance to go to the moon, we'll see. Okay, someone asked, when are you releasing your activewear line, and would you ever design sunglasses? Okay, so Molly J Active, that is coming soon, I promise. Right now, I'm like the only one doing everything in my company, so it's a lot of work right now. And I thought I could do it all, and I thought I could do a lot more than I should be doing. But I realized that it's summer right now. I have to focus on the swimwear. That's what the market is right now. So I've been pushing the swimwear. I have a ton of new designs coming out. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. And then the activewear, I'm really, really hoping for that to be like fall, winter. And if not, I don't know, I'd say like winter, like spring latest, but it's going to happen. It is in the works. It's just, yeah, I got focused on the swimwear right now. And then in terms of sunglasses, maybe. I'm never gonna say no to anything, but right now I am focusing on just swimwear, maybe like cover-ups in the future, but right now it's just swimwear and then the activewear. So I'm not adding anything else to the plate just yet. Okay, another question is, how did you get into modeling? I don't think I answered this in another video, right? I don't think so. But anyways, so I actually got into modeling when I was 8 years old. My mom modeled when she was younger in like high school, college, all that. And then, yeah, when she had me, she got me into modeling when I was about 8, and I loved it. Like, I just had so much fun. Of course, if I didn't like it, my mom wouldn't make me do it. She's not that kind of like crazy parent. But yeah, I don't know, I really liked it, and it was just like a cool experience because like at the age of 8, I was working with adults. It was just a very different type of way to grow up because, yeah, like I'd go to school, be with all like my friends and everything, but then I would go to work and I'd be with all adults. So I feel like it made me grow up a little bit faster. I learned communication skills a little bit earlier. So I'm very thankful for that aspect of it. Like the negatives of starting to model really young is like bullying, stuff like that. When we were kids, like when I was 8 and I was modeling, like the boys would think I was stupid because a pretty girl who models can't be smart, and the girls would think I was conceited because they would think like, oh, she thinks she's so pretty, she thinks she can model. Like, I was 8, like that's not really, I don't think that's how a kid's mind thinks. I don't know, I just thought it was cool to get to go take pictures, and so I don't know, I just got a lot of cool experiences that I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't do modeling. So I'm very thankful for it, and I'm happy that I got into it at the age I did because I don't know, just it was pretty cool. Someone asked what my ethnicity is. So funny story about this. So my name's Molly Curley. Like, it doesn't get more Irish than that. So I'm Irish, but I'm also Italian, and I'm really only like 25% Italian because it's my mom's dad. But like, I always tell people I'm Italian. That's like just the first ethnicity I talk about when I'm talking about my ethnicity. And so we spend a lot of time on like my mom's side of the family with like my grandparents, and it's just like classic Italian, like super loud family, like very like rambunctious and like just loud. Basically, loud is the term I would use to describe my family. And so I don't know, I feel like I have a lot of like the Italian in me. Like, you can see probably this whole video I'm annoying you guys like talking with my hands, so I'm sorry about that. But again, it's like the Italian genes. But I guess I was like talking to someone, I was around like, I don't know, 15 years old, and I said that like I wish I was Italian. I wish my name was like Lucchese, because that name has like a lot of pull because it's one of like the 5 crime families in the world. But don't worry, my family's not in the mob or the mafia, whatever. We're all good people. But it's just like a very common Italian last name. And so like I said that I wish I was like Italian, but like my grandpa just loves that. He loves telling people that his granddaughter, which is she was fully Italian. But also, in addition to the Italian and Irish, so my dad's side's 100% Irish, and then we got 25% Italian, and then my grandma is like English, German, like those areas. And fun fact, I'm related to Abraham Lincoln. Like 100%. I remember in school I told this to like kids or whatever, and like no one believed me, so I like legit brought in the like documents and like family tree or whatever to show that we are blood relatives of Abraham Lincoln. So that's like my fun fact. It's on my grandma's side. Another question is, what inspires you the most? Again, just like what comes to my mind first is my parents, and even like my grandparents. My parents are both entrepreneurs. They both started their own businesses at young ages, and they are the hardest working people I know. So I know if I want to like live up to what they've done, I need to work really, really hard. So they definitely inspire me the most. Oh, this is a really good question. Someone asked, what do you love and hate the most about having your own swimsuit company? So I love being an entrepreneur. I love owning my own brand. I love swimwear. Like, I think it's just such a fun thing. I love the fact that I have complete control over designing the suits. I love that I've been able to incorporate a message of confidence and positivity and creating your own path in life into my brand through my logo. I've just loved having like complete control over it because it is my brand. What I hate the most is when some people don't understand what I'm trying to do or have judgments on it and think it's okay to voice their judgments when it's just mean. Like, I think not everything is gonna be someone's style 100% of the time. Like, there are plenty of things people wear that I just would never wear in my life, but I would never tell them that. I would never intentionally try to hurt someone. And so I have seen a lot of negativity starting my own brand. And I think that comes with anything in life though. I don't think it's necessarily like about starting my own brand. Like you can get judgment on literally anything in life, no matter what the company you start is, no matter what you're designing, whatever, you're gonna have judgment. But I don't like that. I don't know. No, like, who wants to have someone be mean to them? No one. And like, I think if people who are the mean ones thought about that from that perspective, like, would they want to be treated that way? Then I think things would start to change. But I think a lot of people don't want to admit that they ever did anything wrong. This is kind of rambling. I feel like this probably isn't making any sense again. We'll just leave it at that. If you have more questions on stuff like that, just comment them down below. Let me know if I'm not explaining things well. Someone asked how old I am. I turned 24 on May 24th. Oh, isn't that like a, what do they call that? Golden birthday? There's like some name for what type of birthday that is. But oh, that's exciting. I didn't even realize that till now. Wow, okay, I'm 24 on the 24th. Oh, this is a good question. Someone said, what would you be doing if you didn't start Molly J Swim? So I majored in sales in college, so I feel like I'd probably be working somewhere like Salesforce or some sort of sales company. My mom is a recruiter for sales like roles in technology startups, so if anyone's looking for a job out there, leave a comment down below. But yeah, I'd probably be doing some sort of like normal job, you know what I mean? Okay, someone said, how did you decide to come up with your swimwear line? And I got a bunch of questions, like variations of that, so I'll answer this all in one. So like I said before, both my parents are entrepreneurs, and both my parents started their own companies before my brother and I were born. So my brother and I grew up thinking that that's just what you do. We didn't grow up seeing our parents go work for someone else or go work a standard 9-to-5 job. It was a little different. My dad's in construction, owns a construction company, and my mom is in recruiting. She owns a recruiting firm. And that was just like our normal. I remember going to work with my mom, seeing my mom be the boss. I think it was really cool and like inspiring for a young girl to see like her mom in such a powerful position. That's like one of the biggest things that I'm thankful for growing up that way, because I don't know, I feel like if I didn't have a mom like my mom, I don't know if I would have turned out the same way. I think a lot of like my drive and ambition comes from her. It comes from both my parents, but it's just different because like I'm a woman, and the type of world we live in where not like, it's a very small percentage of female like CEOs of multi-million-dollar companies. That's a very rare thing, which is really sad, and I hope things keep on changing. But yeah, I don't know, it was just like really cool to see my mom be the CEO, and I wanted to create my own path in life, and I wanted to start my own business. And that's why I put the whole messaging behind my brand of navigating your own destiny, because that is so important to me. It's so important that I help to like encourage other people to follow their dreams and just do what they want to do in life, because you have the rest of your life to work for someone else. Like, if you don't try, I think you'll regret it, and that was my mentality. And I knew that if I didn't try and if I didn't start this, I would regret it, and you might as well do it while you're young. Like, I don't have kids or anyone else to support right now, so if I fail, it's okay. So yeah, this is the time to be doing something like this. But in terms of swimwear, like I love swimwear. I love the beach. I love being on the ocean. So that kind of went hand in hand. I've modeled for a lot of other swimwear brands before. So I've also seen so much like behind the scenes of swimwear companies. So I feel like my whole like modeling career in life and everything was kind of like market research for my own brand, and I didn't even know it yet. So yeah, it was just like a bunch of different things that just came together for me. So yeah, that was a long answer. Oh my gosh, that's the most insane bug. Oh my god, there's an insane bug on my window. Oh, thank God I don't have the windows open right now. How did that even get up here? Like, what? It literally looks like it's like a flying spider. Okay, we're just gonna keep talking right now. I hate bugs, at least it's on the other side. So I actually think that I've talked enough, and this is probably gonna be really long, so we'll see. I think I've been talking for a long time right now, so hopefully this isn't too long, and hopefully you made it to the end and are still watching. If you are, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know that you watched till the end. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope this was interesting. Hope you liked hearing me answer some more questions. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know. And if there are any more questions that I haven't answered or things that like sparked your interest from what I was saying, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to answer them. You can also DM me on Instagram. It's just mollyjcurley. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.